part-time girlfriend, but that day's long gone now. So can we take it back?
You ready?
Dude, I think we're ready.
I think we are too.
This is actually a jam-packed episode. I feel like we have so much to talk about. Last week we had almost nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
And this is podcast number 8. Sorry.
This is this is number 8.
It's kind of. We just keep it around. Well, welcome to podcast number 8. Yeah, I mean, this is 8, counting last week, but, like, don't really listen to podcast number 7 because it was
kind of all over the place.
It was a crapshoot.
Yeah.
It was just a bunch of, like, stories about a night that we had out, and it was bad.
It's just random.
This is going to be much, much better because I'm just back with my boy.
Your boy? Why do we always do that?
I don't know. It's cool, though. It's like a good opening. It's like, it lets the people know who they're listening to.
Okay, just the boys.
Can you imagine they come back to the 8th episode, they're like, it's just these two guys talking again? What the fuck? When are they going to get a guest?
No. It's we're going to keep it fresh this one. We got a lot to talk about. I'm actually excited.
I know. This one's jam-packed.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just... Actually, you know what? Because this is something I've been wanting to do on the podcast for a bit, because we do some reading, guys. Not much. I know Chris is, like, working on his reading. He's at, like, level 3 elementary.
Yes.
But...
I'm slowly getting there. So, you know what? Cheers.
But we both read, like, the same books. They're kind of yogi, like, centered, I guess. Like, Deepak Chopra. I probably just absolutely butchered that name, but that's one we're reading right now. Mm-hmm. Like, 7 something of success, 7 spiritual ways of success. That's Mike Studd's book.
7 spiritual laws of success. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mike suggested that on his podcast. You never know. And so that was one of the ones we've been reading. And it's funny because I want to start talking about this because we didn't talk about it much last week because we just told you to go watch the video, the Kyle Slapshot Challenge. And we read a chapter in that book, or I don't know if you're there yet, but I read a chapter in that book on giving and receiving. Mm-hmm. And it's something that you see. It's funny, you read these chapters, and then we're, like, traveling together, and we see this happen in our lives every day. So whatever you want to receive, whatever you're going for in life, and this is what we've noticed, and this is what the chapter talks about. Basically, it touches on if you want money, give more money. If you want notoriety, fame, give people more attention. If you want... I don't know, like more friendliness towards you. Be friendlier to other people. Basically, whatever you want to receive, you should just give more of.
Just give it out.
And that's kind of like that karmic attitude of like if you give, it'll receive. It's just all like...
It's just a full circle.
The cosmos is all... Yeah. It's all connected and that energy flows. Freaking Stephen Johns just texted us the other day. Good energy follows good energy.
Yeah. We're like, holy shit.
We're like, oh my God, this is so on par. They have no clue what we're talking about with Stephen Johns, but we'll get into it. Yeah. But guys, we did the Kyle Slapshot Challenge. We went over and surprised and brought him some merch. It was an unbelievable experience. And what's crazy is, like, people will look at it as like, oh, you were giving your time and energy to, like, his foundation. But, like, I feel like we enjoyed it even more than he did.
I think we had more fun than anyone else there.
I know.
Like, actually.
Like, we were having an absolute blast.
Yeah.
And I think we ended up raising a couple $100 for his foundation, at least. I'm not really sure because we don't see the numbers coming in because it's his foundation. But
we did get some messages saying people like, I just donated and
right
stuff.
So at least for a couple
works.
hundred, because we did 100. I know Royal did 100, and then we had Sylvia saying that she donated. I mean, we had a couple other people just responding to our story saying that they had donated. Guys, even $1 or $5 is a huge difference.
Yeah.
And his foundation is in our bio. It's in my personal bio. It's in Buttery Hockey's bio. It's so easy to find. It's KyleSlapshotChallenge.org. All you have to do is go donate $1. That's all that matters. Or, I mean, anything that you can, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not just for Kyle. It's for any kid in the oncology department at the Galasanos Children's Hospital. It's for a fitness center, for a gym, so they can just go kind of chill and
get their mind off things.
Get their mind off things, yeah. A stress reliever for Kyle. That's what it was for him, working out.
Yeah.
So that's an awesome video. If you guys haven't seen that, I would highly recommend you go watch it.
I think I watched it like 10 times in a row.
I know. We watch our own content more than anyone else.
We get those views up, you know?
Yeah. We just log into 1 million different accounts. We just have bot accounts. Oh, dude. Okay, so then that brings us to Rhode Island. Actually, we're gonna talk about what I'm dealing with now. Why I can't drink for the next 7 days because this happened in Boston.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. So I scraped my knee in Boston. We went to a Fenway game. We went out to a bar after. We met Johnny Fenway.
We were wearing his rings.
We were wearing his World Series rings. Dude, not a big deal.
So sick. Whatever.
Absolutely rinsered. Freaking sucked my mitt. Rinsered. Eyes were crossed. Got caught up at the bar at 9 o'clock. No one. Guys, this is.
It was a good night. It was pretty fun.
But I ended up scraping my knee. Now, I actually do know how I scraped my knee, but we're gonna leave that out of the story. And I didn't think anything of it because the scrape on my knee was literally the size of a quarter. I mean, it was like not even.
Like not even.
It's like
yeah.
barely the size
like
of a quarter.
dime.
It's like probably a little bit bigger than a dime, but
okay.
Maybe now it's a dime.
Yeah.
But it was like tiny, to the point where like you would never even think about like,
that making you that sick.
Yeah.
You know.
So then we end up down. We're kind of fast forwarding a little bit. We were in Newport, then we were in Westerly. Thank you,
Connie and Hoff.
Huge
shout out.
Let us stay at their house in Westerly. And then that was a cool night because we met people on the beach like at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It was like we were all just chilling on the beach and we were like meeting we meet strangers at 3 a.m. There were dudes walking and we're like, what's up? We start talking to them. They like just graduated high school or something like that.
Dude, that was a vibe.
That was a vibe
of a night.
We had the vibe machine out there.
You always have the vibe machine. That makes you friends also. The vibe machine.
The vibe machine.
So
if you don't know what we're talking about, it's a speaker.
It's literally just a speaker.
It's just a speaker.
Just a Bluetooth
but vibe
speaker.
machine sounds so cool. It's like, yo, you got the vibe machine?
I'm like, yeah, we're rocking the vibe machine. Take that thing everywhere.
And then we went out to Pawtucket. People in New England are gonna like rinse me for saying
like
that.
what even is
Pawtucket
that?
or something?
Pawtucket. Either one. Just spell it out.
And then like we met up with our buddy Tyler English, who we played split season with, but way back in the day. It's funny, like we're meeting all these guys that we haven't seen in 5 years, but it's like picking up right where we left off. Dude, Tyler English had so many things to say about like the process of what we're doing and what it does for people watching it.
It was like inspiring just to hear him talk.
We have that on video. I'm glad.
So that's good.
Definitely will be in the vlog when we. The New England vlog is going to be a little bit chaotic. It's just all over the place. We definitely had a little bit more fun than filming, and we didn't stay in a place more than one day. Really,
we were all over.
We were all over the place, which makes things hard to
put a story to it.
Yeah, to organize. Makes it hard. Exactly. Storylines. Rollerbladed around Providence with him. That was sick. Then we whipped down to D.C. for a Washington Nationals game.
That was sick.
We had tickets to.
Yeah.
We didn't buy the tickets. The tickets were given to us by Lou Balance, a TikToker. If you haven't seen him, go check him out. Who didn't even make the game.
He had his own situation going on, didn't he?
Dude, he was coming back from San Diego, was flying into Michigan the morning of the game, and then he was going to drive from Michigan to D.C. and get there for the game, right? He gets into Michigan, realizes he has forgotten his keys in the trunk of Semi-Stupid, another TikToker, go check him out, his car in San Diego. So his keys are now in San Diego. He's in Michigan at the airport without any keys. He's got to call someone to get him cut, but he just flew into Michigan at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, it was... Dude, he definitely had a long day.
He had a long day because the key cutter didn't really open until like 9. And so he was waiting like 3 hours for the key cutter to get out. Then the guy gets out there and tries to charge him $300 to cut one key.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, dude, I'm not paying you $300. Cut one key. Ends up paying him $180. Gets the key. Gets there after the game completely. But it's all right. We went out and got Korean barbecue that night.
That was a lot of food.
And who were we with at the baseball game?
Dude, we took Bash and Gerald. Mm-hmm. If you remember them from the Washington, D.C. vlog. Mm-hmm. We took them to the game.
Give and receive, dude. They definitely gave us a lot that night. It was an experience. And then we were like, dude, we got tickets. We got 2 seats. Bash and Gerald, how you doing?
Come on.
I'm calling him Daddy Gerald now.
Dude, I love Daddy Gerald.
Daddy Gerald is like, he's just like an all-time vibe.
Yeah. He's always smiling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he like... I just feel like he's so aware of himself and like everything around him.
Yeah, dude, that's so true.
Like even at the game, he was just like spitting wisdom. And
dude, I know. And we're like, all right, hold on, let me just roll the cam quick.
I know.
And then we get it on video, and we're like, dude, thank God.
It's crazy because you have to constantly be rolling the camera when you're around Daddy Gerald.
All the time,
literally. Yeah. Bash is like all-time vibe guy. Daddy Gerald is all-time wisdom guy. Yeah. Okay, so Now, here we are. I forgot why we started telling the story. Yeah. So, basically, we wake up in D.C. the next day at Rachel West's house. She's let us stay there 3 times now. It's my high school friend.
We finally got her on video.
Finally got her on video. Hopefully, she makes the vlog. I don't know, though. We'll have to... And I wake up with a headache, and I'm just thinking, I don't get hungover, really. Like, so that was already like shocking for me. And I slept way later than usual.
Yeah.
Like I'm usually up at like 8:30, like every day.
At least, yeah.
And I slept like late. Like it was like late 10, like 10:45 or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like apologized for sleeping in so late because like the boys were just awake, like waiting for me, like what the hell's going on? And then I'm like, I have a freaking headache. Like this is weird.
Yeah,
I never have
weird.
headaches the next day. After even if I drink a ton, I'd never have a headache the next day. I just like the worst that'll happen is I can't taste my food just like tastes like crap.
Yeah.
You know, I can never quench this thirst I have. But no, I have a headache. Then we start working. We grind for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Just cutting film. We had to get a vlog out that day. This was a Thursday. So a vlog was going out that day. And we were cutting a bunch of stuff. We were answering a bunch of emails, which I think we're doing better of. We're, guys always searching for sponsorships, partnerships, anything. Top of our list right now is Bud Light. We're looking forward to working with them. We've been back and forth with them.
It's huge.
Huge. And this is just getting worse and worse. I'm getting the freaking chills. I'm like, like I can tell, like I definitely have a fever because I'm literally freezing. But then I thought it was the apartment, and then I walked outside, and it was like sunny. Did not matter. I was just freezing cold. Like, it started to feel like there were pins being put in my back, and then like my muscles started aching. I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, am I like sick? And I remember walking back from the car, and when Chris came out of the house, because I didn't want to tell like Lou.
Yeah.
And Chris came out. I'm like, dude, I think I'm like sick. Like, I think I'm like not good. And he's like, what do you mean, like COVID? That's what you said, right? First?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, dude. I don't think it's that, but I'm just like, I don't feel good. So then we're in there. Actually, you get a text from Stephen Johns, which we'll talk more about later.
Mm-hmm.
But for that reason, because we got that, we were heading straight to Chicago from D.C.
Which totally was not the plan, but we switched it real quick.
We were supposed to go Columbus to Michigan to Chicago, then out to Omaha, Nebraska. And instead, we just went straight to Chicago.
Straight shot.
So then we're on the road. Quickly on the road, I'm like, I think I lasted maybe an hour in the front seat the first time. And you had said, like, dude, you can just go sleep in the back and, like, I'll just drive. And so I was like, I usually don't. I mean, I've done it before. It's not that I haven't gone and slept in the back while you're driving before, but I don't do it a ton.
No, yeah.
And then I was like, almost like immediately took you up on it. Like, I just went back and, like, slept. But I couldn't get comfortable. Like, my back started hurting so bad. Like, my legs were, like, not working.
Fucking looked pretty comfy back there.
Yeah. And then it just like, I like basically slept right up until you parked at the rest stop. Woke up to kind of move things around. Dude, I was like trying to speak though, and I was like so delirious. Like I couldn't.
I had no idea what you were saying. You're like, well, I'm like, what? And you're like, dude, fucking man. I'm like, I have no clue what you're saying, dude. I can speak English, man. Damn it.
With me, it was like perfectly clear.
Yeah, I know. You're like, dude, you're not listening to me. I can't. Fuck.
So then, like, I wake up the next day. Dude, I had to be on the radio. So I woke up at 9 and went and got on the radio. They're like, you feeling better? You texted that you were not feeling good. And I was like, yeah, I'm feeling good. And I was like, not
Not okay.
I was not okay at all. I go back to the van. I, like, convinced myself I was okay. Like, when I woke up, I was like, oh, I feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then I, like, started walking and stuff. And I'm like,
And you're like, holy shit.
I'm like, my head is going to explode. So I was like, okay, maybe not. And then we kept driving the rest of the way to Chicago, and it was like 5 hours, and it got like infinitely worse.
Yeah.
Like I could not sit in the front seat for more than 2 minutes without my back just being hurting so bad. So I was in the back again, trying to get comfortable and whatever. And then, oh no, when I was in the front seat that morning though, I banged my knee on the
that's right.
freaking window because I put my feet up on the dash. I ride in the passenger seat like an idiot. Basically, I don't ever sit normal. I'm like feet on the dash or like feet across, whatever. And I hit my edge of my knee on the window. And I've been wearing sweatpants for like 2 days because I was so cold.
Yeah.
So I was wearing sweatpants, so I didn't look at anything on my legs. Hit my knee on the window. It hurt like to the touch. Not like, oh, I hit it so hard it hurt. Yeah. Like, it hurt, like, my skin. Like, I could, something was wrong with it. I pull out the pant leg, and I look at this freaking cut I got in Boston, and I'm like, I think that's infected. And I'm like, bro, this might be why I feel like shit. Like, I think this is infected. But it's so small that it didn't even look bad.
Yeah.
Like, I could tell just because I knew it was like raised, like it was like there was like pus or whatever it was under it, and so I kind of figured that it was, and I also like get infections pretty easily. So I go to the back and I'm like contemplating whether to go to urgent care or not, because I'm like, if it's not an infection, then I don't know what the fuck it is, and I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, and that's a lot of money to stop at an urgent care. Yeah. But I call Mama Bear. She's like, go to an urgent care now. And I'm like, okay, yes, Mom. And so then, I'm like, Chris, stop at the next urgent care. I go in, dude, I'm milking a 102.5 fever. Yeah. She didn't even, they didn't swab it, didn't test anything. She literally looked at it and goes, that's infected. Yeah. You need antibiotics. And she said that the reason my whole body was seizing up was because it had already spread. Like, it already gotten in my bloodstream. Yeah. And it was spreading throughout my whole body. So my entire back and legs, I can't even describe what was going on with my legs, dude. It was weird. They, like, didn't work. Like, they were like...
Yeah, you should have seen yourself trying to walk. You look like a freaking zombie, dude. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, my God. Well, all that from a cut in freaking Massachusetts, dude. And now I can't drink for the next 10 days. Or 6 now. Yeah. I've made it 4.
There you go. Almost halfway.
It's pretty good.
Getting there.
It's a big sober streak, actually.
Yeah. It's the biggest one of this trip so far.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I was just watching Chris rain spears at the pub yesterday down near Wrigley Field. Oh, wait. We're still in Chicago, guys. I don't know if I mentioned that.
No, we didn't.
And this is also being recorded 2 hours before it comes out, I think.
So it's pretty like usual. It's what we do.
So let's talk about Stephen Johns. Like, why we in Chicago.
Dude. So we got the DM back when we were in Washington. He's like, yeah, I'll be in Chicago. What was it? Tonight?
But what is he doing though? But what is he doing?
So he's rollerblading across the entire country for mental health awareness. Because he battled depression himself. So he's just trying to help all these other people with mental health and do something for the cause, you know?
Yeah. And so, I mean, he retired basically early. Yeah. Because he's 29 years old. So he retired to do this.
Year. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he himself suffered a head injury with the Dallas Stars, and he missed 22 months.
Jesus.
It's 22 months with, like, ongoing headaches.
Head trauma.
Yeah. Stuff like that. And he did return for games before, like, the Stanley Cup playoffs. Mm-hmm. But I think he was saying at lunch, he was in the bubble, but he, like, wasn't playing. So he was, like, on reserves for Dallas and, like, that playoff. But he had just come back from 22 months off. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's rollerblading the entire country now, and he literally decided to do this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, because you were talking to him about it. Yeah. He thought, maybe he had like months of planning and stuff like that, and he's like, no, I'm just gonna go do it.
He's like, we literally grabbed a truck, camping stuff, and we sent it up here. He's with his buddy, who was one of the videographers for the Dallas Stars. Mm-hmm. What is it, Jeff? What's his last name again? Totes. Jeff Totes. Totes Media is his Instagram. You can go check it out.
He's got some dirty work.
Yeah, like, and S_Johns28 is Stevens. Mm-hmm. You should definitely go check that out because that's his entire journey is going up on that. And we're, featured on it now, so you should go check it out. Okay, so back to how we got to Chicago. So we're in D.C.
So he messaged us. Did he say come that night, or did he say he was going to be in Chicago that night or the next day?
He just said the first message was just because we were like, if we meet up with you, can we skate with you?
Yeah, and he was like,
because I didn't know how he felt about it.
Yeah, you don't know. Like, I don't know.
I didn't know if he just wanted it to be a solo thing.
Yeah, and he got back to us and he was like, fucking right, like come skate, like put some miles on. We're like, fuck, okay, sweet, like.
And I knew he was going through Ohio because I was following him. Mm-hmm. And I knew he was going through Ohio. So I'm like, there's a shot we actually could meet up with him. Like, that's how it crossed my mind at first. Dude, what's so nuts is, like, right when I saw this happening, I was like, how cool would it be if we, like, met up with him? Like, but I'm like, it's not going to happen.
Dude, I remember when you said that, like, when he was, like, first starting.
This is before he even started, maybe.
Yeah.
And it was, like, 2 weeks ago. And I was like, dude, how sick is this? And then, like, I saw that he was going through Ohio, and I'm like, holy fuck, dude, this guy's close.
Yeah, like, we actually could probably do this.
We could do this. And then I DM'd him the first time, didn't answer, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm full sending this. I literally triple messaged him on DMs, and then I commented on his 4 most previous posts, all like the same thing.
Dude, hell yeah.
And he responded, fucking right, yeah, like, come through. And then I think I was trying to figure out a place to meet with him, because he was still, like, currently in Ohio, or maybe he was going through Michigan at that point. Or did he not go through? He might have gone, like, through Indiana, and then up to... I'm not sure what his route was, but... he said, I'll be in Chicago in like a day and a half, basically.
Yeah.
He said, like, tomorrow night we'll be in Chicago.
Yeah.
And that's when we were in D.C. It was like 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
And then we were just sitting in the living room. And we were just like...
Yeah. Like, all right, so I guess we're going to fucking Chicago right now. Right now. So we packed the bus and we absolutely sent it to Chicago. I think we made it to Toledo that night.
Yeah,
from
you did.
D.C.
I checked in the morning because I was absolutely delirious and I had no
Yeah.
clue where we were. So
Yeah,
I woke up in the rest stop and I was like, "Where the fuck are we?"
Dude, yeah, that was a haul that night. And made it to Toledo.
Freaking back
And
hurts
then-
still.
We woke up. Ryan was on the radio. We cleaned up our stuff and we sent Chicago that morning from
Yeah.
Toledo.
That wasn't
No, that was not bad at all.
like the second drive wasn't. If we had stopped in Pittsburgh,
We just had a pit stop in Indiana for Ryan to get his medical taken care of.
my medical condition taken care of. Freaking. I mean, we got to Chicago though, and I was because I texted Steven, and I told him, you know, I have an infection, I had to get antibiotics, I had to stop here,
Yeah.
because he was telling us to meet up with him. He was near, he was in Indiana at South
Bend.
South Bend.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, if you're driving through here, just stop and fucking blade with us to Chicago. And I at that point was in no condition to blade. Like, I could not move. And I couldn't even sit up, let alone blade. And so then I'm like, I had to explain to him, like, why we couldn't, you know, like, I just had to get these antibiotics, whatever. And then he's like, okay, well, we can, like, still meet in Chicago, whatever. And then we didn't hear from him that night. Now, we met up with Vinny the Sauce Stellato, who hopefully will be on our next podcast. We're trying to get him to jump on. And that was cool. Like, by that time at night, after one antibiotics and, like, a couple Tylenol, I was feeling so much better.
Yeah.
I definitely was still pumping a fever and shit, but, like,
Yeah.
I could, like, move around. And we, like, bladed with him, sauced with him on the lake in Chicago. That was pretty sick. Like, sunset sauce.
that was
Peep
sweet.
it. It's on Hockey Sauce Kit.
It is.
But we didn't hear from Steven Johns. Vinny put us up in a hotel that night. Thanks, Vinny.
Yes, thank you.
Beauty.
That was wicked.
And I'm just like, shit, man, did we drive all this way? And I just scared him away by telling him I have an infection. Like, I legit thought, like, oh, I told him I have an infection, and now he's going to be like...
He's like, oh, that's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, why would I, you know, meet up with this kid? He's, like, sick. That morning, like 9:20 something, text. No, 9:40 something is when I read it.
Yeah, that's when you read it.
Hey, we're all meeting at Ohio Street Beach.
10:30.
10:30. All our shit's all over the hotel room. I'm like, Chris, get up now.
Dude, you're like, dude, get up now. We got to go. I'm like, holy shit, look, is there fire?
Fire? And like, we're just throwing shit in bags. Just like, let's go.
Dude, yeah, we packed up quick. And we literally went down the elevator, found the van across the street, packed it up. Literally, we're like, there's no chance we can make it there in the van and park find parking.
It would have been possible. We would not have made it.
It was like busy as shit already, and it was like the morning. So we just put our blades on right at the van, bladed like 2 miles to meet with him at the beach.
Yeah.
And
there it was. The biggest
like,
beauty of
holy
them all.
shit, this is sick. And there was a squad there,
It was a squad, dude. It was sick. And a lot of them had like previous, like, one of them we talked to had also like previous head injuries. So this was like hit close to home for him.
Yeah.
Like something that was super cool. Like,
yeah, that one guy we talked to, he's like, there's no chance I was going to miss this opportunity to like do this. And we're like, dude, that's sick.
So sick.
So,
and I saw him, he got to talk with Steven for a bit and like just about his experiences and stuff. Cause he had like light and audio like sensitivity.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were others. There was like his old goalie from Notre Dame was there, right? Vinny Sauce joined for a bit.
Yeah, he popped in.
We met like speed skaters on the road and stuff. It was really cool. We got to hear a story. I got to put on his skates.
I know, it's so sick.
I got to wear Steven John's freaking blades, bro. Not a big deal. Not fanboying at all. It didn't.
Wish
like,
my foot was bigger.
You know, I'm surprised that we had the same size foot.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. He's tall as shit.
He's
dude.
6'4".
Yeah, he's huge.
He definitely must have bigger feet, but like there was a little room in there. But
then
still,
those blades made him look like 7'4".
literally, he looked like
actually.
Chara.
Yeah.
Dude, he's wearing the gold Bucky.
Yeah,
The gold Notre Dame Bucky. It's actually dirty. Dude, but just an amazing experience. Like, anything that we can get involved for, like, you know, that's something that's like a greater cause or a greater message. I mean, we're always looking to do that with the Kyle Slapshot Challenge, Mental Miles, with Stephen Johns. Like, all this stuff is, like, that's stuff that we love doing. Like, not only do we want to, we want to learn other trades and other professions, and we want to learn and just experience life and go out there and kind of do random things sometimes. But you know, we also want to get involved in, like, these things of, like, a higher calling.
Yeah.
That are going to affect many, many people around the country. You know, this is anyone with mental health, which is, like, such a large part of the population. Yeah. And especially hockey players that are, like, have experienced head injuries, and now it, like, affects them. But anyway, we are going to be moving on to, what did we just do? So, guys, we are working with Shannon and Dale. So Shannon and Dale are the parents of Michaela Melkerson.
From Melbourne, Florida. Or waitress.
Yes, her actual name is Michaela Burnett, but we call her Melkerson. We're working with them on the entrepreneurial side of this thing, so trying to figure things out financially, putting it on a foundation for growing this brand into something larger, something that we can impact more people with, something that we can grow ourselves with, and continue to do kind of, you know, what we love. Like, this is our dream. Creating content, sharing it with you, you know, learning about the world around us, and kind of picking and choosing of where we kind of want to put our energy, which is, like, that sounds just beautiful.
I know, that was awesome.
It ruins it immediately. It ruins it immediately when, like, right after.
Oh my
we
god,
just,
that
like,
was sick.
on the back. Oh god, that was loud. Okay, so anyway, we're working with them on doing that, and so one of the things was, so we had already had a dream list, but we completed it. We rounded it out at 100 of things that we want to do. We also have an inventory list. We have kind of a business plan that we're putting together. This sounds like so, like, corporate in structure, and it really isn't. It's just more like things that we need to get done
that's what I was gonna
in
say.
order to exist in today's world. Because without it, there's just no way. You know, if we don't have sponsors, we don't have partners, if we don't have people who kind of want to contribute and believe in our message or story or mission, there's just no way we can keep going. Because, guys, gas is, like, I don't know if you noticed, like, expensive. And we get like 10 miles to the gallon.
If that, maybe, I'm not sure.
Like, maybe sometimes 5 when we're going up hills.
Yeah.
Or less.
When it's chugging.
Oh, my God. You can hear it when it's chugging, too. You're like, come on, flow, baby.
Tapping the dash. Come on, baby, move.
So, guys, we're going to read some things off it. Well, some things that we've already done, which is pretty sick. The one that's in yellow right here, right at the top, that we've been trying to do since day one.
But he still has not noticed us yet.
We done
will
some
you
cool
already
ass
do
Chuck
it?
Bud videos. Mike Stud, trying to collab with you, bro. We're trying to write a song. I don't care if it's 30 seconds. It'd be sick.
Yes.
We have visit our old school, teach class at our old school. We already knocked off. We knocked off writing a song, and we knocked off
Putting a song on Spotify.
I don't know why Spotify specifically, guys. It's on all streaming platforms. It's on everything. Apple Music, on TikTok. It's on TikTok.
Oh shit!
I looked it up, but I just edited the part that we want on TikTok because right now it's just the beginning minute, which is like kind of dog shit, and we want like the end minute instead. So we're editing that right now, but it's on all streaming platforms, which is one of our dreams is like actually put out an original song on all streaming platforms as like an original, like an independent artist, and we just freaking did it, which is kind of sick.
Yeah.
We want to make a full instrumental song. That's like our live acoustic version.
Yeah.
Be sick. Dude, we're also filming a music video for this song.
I know. Where are we doing that
with
again?
Selena in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's
Selena is literally perfect. I'm sure that you'll meet Selena. Maybe she'll be on the podcast too. But that'll be fun. Other things that dude, it's so crazy these are on our dream list. Like we almost didn't even know when we went to Miami. Experience, this is number 35, experience a beach party in Florida. We did that. Experience Miami nightlife. Done. That was number 36. Number 40, go to an MLB game. Finish that. Number 64, be interviewed on the radio. Done. Number 66, get sponsored by an alcohol company, Bud Light. We're looking at you. We're looking at you, Bud Light.
So come on now.
Giving the finger wave. Number 83, rollerblading across an entire state. We were like close to doing that, kind of like we could have. Like we didn't do that really, but like we did a sick rollerblading thing with Stephen John, so we kind of have that one in yellow. Like it's not done, but
it's,
really the state we should have done is Rhode Island.
Yes.
But we already left Rhode Island.
Just beep right over. All right, good.
We do it for freaking Michigan. We're on the road for like ever.
The rest of summer.
I'm currently missing 2 wheels on my left skate, so.
Dude, yeah, those things have seen some miles for sure.
So those are the ones that we've accomplished so far. Let's read some of the good ones that we haven't accomplished.
Dude, ride a bull just, oh my God, that smacks me in the butt.
If that doesn't happen in like,
dude, it will happen in Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I texted my friend and she's like, that'll be pretty hard.
Really?
Yeah.
What if we just sneak onto someone's ranch?
Well, I don't know if she meant it'll be hard to ride a bull.
Yeah.
Or like to mean like when you're on the bull, it'll be hard.
I think it'll be
or
hard.
if she meant like to actually set it up.
Yeah.
I feel like setting it up wouldn't be that hard.
There's like a professional rodeo.
Dude, listen, I will let you ride the bull. I'll ride the horse because for some reason
I fucking ride a horse too.
Ride a horse, ride a cat.
God, you're good at knowing the words.
Horse ride a cat. What am I doing right now?
You're good.
Oh, we're meeting Vinny at 4 p.m. Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Number 21, learn to drive a dirt bike. Ryan was very close to this yesterday.
Oh, shit.
I know. I forgot about that too.
Wait, did I? So I must have put that on there because you know how to drive a dirt bike. Mm-hmm. So I need to learn how to drive a dirt bike. But I learned how to drive a moped.
Yeah, that was cool.
Which I've never done. I almost hit a tree.
Yeah, I was slightly scared for the first 2 seconds.
But then I was like Danny Dunking that shit. I was like standing on it, like ripping down the road.
Dude, that's sick.
And like right there is Rip ATVs with Danny Duncan. We want to meet Joe Rogan and have him on our podcast. I mean, I don't know why he would do that, but there's just a chance, you know. It's our dream, Joe. It's our dream. Kiss the Stanley Cup. That'd be insane.
I've done that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Then who put that? Me?
Yeah.
I didn't put that one.
I didn't put that one either. Who is hacking our account?
Go sand dune surfing. That's a pretty sick one. Oh, fan boat riding in Louisiana.
Oh, man.
Catch a
Actually,
shark.
we need to do that.
Yeah. Become professionally models for a day.
Oh, it's easy.
That's
bang
easy.
that winner like right now.
We're pretty much models like right now. Randomly give someone $1,000 tip.
That would be sick.
Help feeding the homeless.
Yeah.
Going mudding in Alabama.
Yep.
We should be reading the numbers too. 51. Have a romantic kiss under a waterfall.
Ooh, very sexy.
Very sexy. Very nice. Oh, 52. Go on a completely blind date set up by friends. Actually, I think we edited that one. I think we just want to have a duo blind date.
Yeah, with something crazy.
Who the fuck's gonna set up a date for us? We have
it's
no one
gotta be
else.
crazy though. Like the blind date's gotta be crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we want to knock off another thing in the blind date. We wanted to do a duo blind date skydive. Which would be sick because skydiving is also on the thing. So is zip lining. Dude, and then there's collabing with a bunch of people. Being across the competition. Might do that with Chris. Not you, Chris. Another Chris from high school. From college.
Chris Wallace. Yes Theory. Dude, we were a day late in Miami for that one.
I know. Yes Theory. Survive a Day of Kindness.
Dude, I'm actually kind of pumped for that one.
Off of kindness.
That would be sick.
So no money. We're just asking basically strangers to be kind. Give me money, please. We're basically beggars for that. But not really.
Meet Adam Sandler and write a comedy song.
Dude, yeah,
Sloppy Joe.
Yeah. How funny would that be, dude? I want to actually run a marathon. Ooh, this one I'm excited about. 82. Street perform and make $100.
I feel like that one we could do.
We could definitely do. Right outside of Pat's apartment, maybe. We're staying in my college buddy Pat Geary's apartment. That's what I'm referencing. He's a beauty. He's working right now. He's probably listening to everything we're saying. Probably slightly annoyed with the fact that we're podcasting during work hours. Flying a jetpack, number 90.
Jesus Christ. Is that one of those water power ones where you can legit go in the air?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, any kind of jetpack, because there's jetpacks that can actually fly too, but you probably have to be mega trained for them.
Oh, I've seen some videos. I thought it was fake, but they're real.
No, they're real, yeah.
Holy shit.
Fire a flamethrower with Elon Musk, number 91.
Jesus.
Dude, we want to be on get on the cover of People's Magazine.
Yeah, we can do that one.
No big deal. It's not a big deal. We'll probably do this tomorrow, maybe. Number 100. Chris, tell me if you think this is going to happen or not. fall in love.
Fall in love. If I think it's gonna happen, dude, I have no idea. What do you think?
Because love just comes out of nowhere.
It just comes out, smacks you in the face. How do you do?
How you
Dude.
doing?
Number 98, meet Morgan Wallen and climb a water tower with him.
In Tennessee. Who the frick just met Morgan Wallen that you're super jealous about?
I'm freaking scrolling through Instagram, looking at stories. What pops up? Fucking young Stu, who we were literally just with in Atlanta, takes a selfie with Morgan Wallen in a bar in Nashville. I'm like, hey, fuck you, young Stu.
Yes, dude. Like, we love you, but like, fuck you.
So sick.
Dude, I just wanted, I don't even care. I don't know why this is an expectation. I just wanted Stu to be like, yo, my boys love you, man. They're coming out next week.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
know?
holy shit.
We're literally going to be in Nashville next week.
Next Thursday.
If anybody is in Tennessee or Nashville that's listening to this, we will be in Nashville and have an Airbnb from July 1st through the 6th. If anyone who's listening to this wants to rip it, DM us, because we're down for anyone to come through.
That's what we do. We bring people together.
What is
Have a good
exciting
time.
is we have Jeb Paulson coming out.
Oh, shout out Juby
And I
once again.
I know Juby's listening to this right now because he listens to all of our
Dude,
podcasts.
he's so fired up. It's coming out.
I know he is. And actually, I have some things to discuss with him business-wise.
Oh, Juby, you heard that?
We
You
wanna
like
get-
that?
I'm thinking that we might need to get Juby involved.
Okay.
Because I think we are going to be doing our own merch.
Mm-hmm.
This is a thought that I've recently had.
Yes.
Because it's end of June.
I actually have to do that. I have to use your Photoshop on your computer.
What, do the merch?
Yeah. I have some
Yeah.
stuff to do. Anyways.
But yeah, that'd be cool if we could have Juby come on. The only question is, can Juby stay sober long enough to get things done?
Juby, hear that? You better be very good.
Or can you be functional?
Yeah. That's the more important
That's a
thing.
more important question, because my experience with Juby is he pulls trigger about once every hour.
I think that's the old him. The new him is new and improved.
And he's
can
like,
hold in
instead
his
he
liquor.
shits.
Steady your shit now.
Dude, cliff jump with strangers. Like, we could do that on a double date, too.
Yeah.
Dude, Michigan is perfect for that. That's where we're going next. We're going to Eastern?
Yeah.
Western? I don't even know. We don't know what
We'll
side.
figure it out.
We're leaving tomorrow, I think. Because now, if we're not meeting Vinny until 4, it's like, might as well just come back out to Wrigley, hit sluggers.
Dude.
There's a freaking batting cage in the bar across from Wrigley.
We got some film of it. You'll see it in the
We're both
vlog.
just fouling off balls, like
Dude.
not even hitting it.
I know. I ticked it. You're still out. You're still fat, so suck that one, buddy. Dude, that was fun as shit.
You're still a machine, so fuck you.
You start yelling at it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But that was good. Yeah,
dude.
it's been.
I just want to touch on one thing. Also, when we were coming here, we accidentally stopped in
a not good part of Chicago.
not a very good part of Chicago, and we had no idea.
Yeah, this is like, we're directionally challenged, so we just follow the GPS. Like,
Yeah.
that's what we do. So yeah, we went through like South Chicago. We stopped at a gas station that is not. We shouldn't have stopped at. But anyone listening to this, guys, we're totally fine. Like, everything was under control. Like, we were never gonna, like, I'm referring to my mom and dad. If you're listening to this, no, it was totally fine.
You're fine, yeah.
But like for everyone else, no, dude, we could have died.
For everyone else listening, no, holy shit, dude, you should have seen that stuff. Fucking
No,
crazy.
dude, I wanted a coffee. I told Chris to stop at 7-Eleven. We were on our way. Shout out Murphy's. We stayed out with the Murphys, and they fed us, and they took us to this ice cream place, like
Dude.
Rainbow. What is it? It's Rainbow something.
The original Rainbow.
Yeah,
something.
It's like they like make this stack of sherbet ice cream. I don't know. It's like over 100 years old. It's like iconic, I guess, in that part of Chicago, which was delicious. I'm glad they took us there. Yeah, Abby Murphy. Thanks, Eddie, Lynn, Pat, Dom, all the boys. They had us out there, but on the way out there, we needed gas. Well, we didn't really need gas apparently, but Chris said we needed gas, so I said, okay, stop at a 7-Eleven because I want a coffee. Why I wanted a coffee at 6 o'clock at night, I don't fucking know, and I don't ever know. But he stops at this gas station that was not a 7-Eleven, and I'm looking around.
I don't know what it was.
I'm like, I am not getting coffee here. Like, are you kidding me? And he's like, I don't know, you'd be surprised, probably have good coffee. I'm like, what? So I freaking go in, dude. Is immediately not welcome there. Like the cashier thing was like legit locked and like
just
barred
barred
and, like,
off and
yeah,
glass.
I was like,
chained.
okay. walked straight back out. I'm like, no. And
Yeah, also, the gas pump was just like not even a thing.
it didn't
I'm like
even
putting
work.
the cart
It was
in
like a
and,
gas station, but like not really.
nothing was like there.
So then we left, and then we just later found out that was like one of the most dangerous parts of Chicago to stop in. And we were just there. And
We just wanted the authentic feel. You know what I mean? The neighborhoodly stuff. So, yeah.
like someone referred to it as an actual war zone that we stopped in.
And we're just driving through in this friggin' old
Windows
bus. And
down.
like,
There's no AC, so we
tunes
got
going.
windows down, and we're just like bopping around.
vibing out.
Like,
And we had no clue.
people must have just looked at us and been like, "Are you insane?" Maybe that's why they didn't mess with us. Like,
He's like, oh my god, these guys are fucking crazy.
these
I'm
guys
like,
are
what's up,
crazy.
motherfuckers? Yeah, we're not crazy. We're just stupid. And clueless, so yeah.
No, we're not crazy. We're just stupid. What the hell, dude? I can't. Okay. Well, what we're gonna touch on? Okay, so we're going to freaking Michigan next, guys. What's to come? We're gonna go film, podcast, and do some more content with Vinny today, which is cool. Probably stay here the night with Patty Gearsy once he gets out of work and he's ready to get loose. Then we're going to Michigan. We're trying to go cliff jumping or bungee jumping. Bungee jumping's also on the list. Zip lining's on the list. Freaking skydiving's on the list. Catching a shark is on the list. That's gonna have to happen down south.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, Lake Michigan. We'll catch one in Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan has lots of them.
Bull sharks. So I think we're going to Eastern Michigan because we know some people out there, but we also know Lou, the guy that met us in D.C., who's in Western Michigan. So it doesn't really matter where. But sorry for that gap, guys. I was sipping my coffee and I was expecting Chris to maybe fill.
Oh, sorry, I was playing with a knife.
Yeah, I know. Put that down before you cut someone.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, it's Michigan next. It's gonna be wild. It's
And
gonna
then
be a
we're
good time.
ripping over from Michigan to Omaha, Nebraska.
For the College World Series.
Did you go through Iowa for that or no?
I don't know.
Somebody also suggested a sick place in Kansas to stop.
Really?
Yeah, like Aggiesville or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
What's there?
In Kansas?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. Other than like Kansas is.
Well, like, what's Aggiesville?
Oh, it's like bars and like all that shit. Yeah.
Cool.
It's probably like I'm not sure. Maybe we'll stop in St. Louis on the way through, and then it's Nashville. So that's about it, guys. That's the update on our life. You got anything else, Chris? What do you got?
I don't know, dude. I'm pumped. I think Michigan will be fun as shit if we do a bunch of this stuff that we're talking
Like, I
about.
want to jump in the water, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in the water. I'm not supposed to be swimming, I guess, technically with this thing, but I'm gonna get like some waterproof Band-Aid thingies,
There you go.
bandages. Well,
Yeah.
I think it's a podcast. Okay, dude. High five.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
You did
guys.
it.
Talk to you next time. Peace. Oops. I didn't end it.
Hold on, guys. 1 second. We're still going.